Hi everyone, so I'm actually here at the moment with Nick Rushton, and Nick Rushton has his own brokerage business and he is Nick Rushton Mortgages. So if you're looking to get into the market at the moment or you're looking to downsize, I thought it would be really beneficial to have a bit of insight into some information maybe about downsizing and financially how you can do that and things you may need to know. Nick, is there any advice you would give to people who are looking to downsize at the moment in our current market?
Yeah, what an interesting market we're in at the moment. It's just so vibrant, and it's an opportunity because people who have had a family and they're empty nesters, 3, 4, 5 bedroom homes with double garage and that sort of thing, they can take the opportunity to downsize and go into their little wee 2 or 3 bedroom house, right? And that's what we're talking about. And what comes from that is the extra money they're going to get from the sale, and what can they do with it? One of the things they can look at is a non-concessional contribution to their super fund, which as an individual you can do $300,000 from the sale of your house if you're over the age of 65, which is like a freebie into your super fund. It's so amazing to be able to do that. And you can do that at the same time as contributing to your super fund, but if you still needed to borrow a little bit of money, there's always ways you can work that angle as well if you still need it. Maybe $50 or $100 or $200,000 to get into the property. There are lenders out there that will still lend in that market, so there's absolutely no option, no problem for that opportunity for people.
So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, there is a couple out there that's ready to downsize, but the concept of it just seems impossible. They don't know what that next step would be. For example, that maybe they've currently got a loan on their property and they don't know, well, how do I get from, yes, I've picked a place I want to move into in a beautiful lifestyle village, which we all want to do, but how do I buy that first and then sell my home?
Yeah, absolutely great. That comes down to just, it's a timing thing really, isn't it, is what we're talking about. And the timing of it can come back to the settlement dates of your contract. So you bought something you love, you want to move into it, you haven't sold yet, just extend the contract settlement date out. And then you must have an idea of the market that we're currently in is something that people are selling very, very quickly. Just talking to some agents recently, properties are not staying on the market very long at the present time, are they? So, I think at the moment it's a small risk. And then to move, if they've got a little bit of debt they need to move, look, transfer of security from the existing house to this house, the new one, it's not a terribly difficult thing to do in the market.
Okay. So in that, what you're saying is extend the contract. They could possibly use a sunset clause, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So use a sunset clause, and then you can also do things earlier by mutual agreement. So like if you gave yourself a 2 or 3 month settlement for your new purchase, you sold your house next week, make them concurrent, make them settle on the same day, and dare I say the cliche, get your ducks in a row, and it's not that hard to do, and look, everybody's looking for the win-win and to make it happen, so people are out there to help. We certainly can.
So the other thing I was thinking we could touch on, there are a lot of new home buyers out there who would love to get into the market, but they're afraid. They feel like the market's getting away from them. What advice would you share with them at the moment?
Well, it's been the same advice for the last 25 years when I've been talking to clients. There's no time like now, okay? The market is not going to come back to you, okay? The market's always going to be what it is, and people are not going to sell their house for less than what they bought it for. And so that house is worth this much today, it's going to be worth this much in a year or 2 or 3 years' time. So look, it's not a terribly difficult thing to get into. It's a case of sit down and work out a plan of how you get your deposit, what your income looks like, and this is what I do when I specialise with clients, is that let's work out what a plan looks like. And I've worked with clients where we've worked a 6-week plan, and I've worked with some clients I've just actually settled on a property a month ago. I've been working with them for 5 years to get them into their house, and they just never lost sight of what they wanted as their dream home. And as long as they've got that dream and it's a reality, we can make that a reality for them. And it's just a planning process. Don't be afraid of it. It's the market will. It's hot at the moment. It will settle down at some point. It will settle down. It will go up again at some point in time, and it'll settle down again, and it's just what it does. So, look, now's as good a time as any to start the planning process and really get into it.
I agree. So if you have any questions, whether it be for Nick or it be for myself, please feel free to pop a comment in the comments below, or even just touch base with us privately if you prefer. But what Nick is saying is right. The best time to buy is now, not tomorrow. So think about that, and if you're looking at downsizing, likewise, again, we've given you some excellent advice, and feel free to touch base with us.